Beloved soul, what if there is something brimming with life behind what seems dormant and still? What if there is a warmth that longs to melt the walls of ice that for long have been a prison for a heart meant to be free? Let us allow it to melt now and become water that helps the soul to bloom. Bloom softly, wildly, beautifully free. How beautiful it is when we live in alignment with who we came here to be. Let us remember the beauty, the warmth that lies hidden, forgotten, somewhere beneath the cold. Stay here with me in stillness. We will rest softly in the snow, wander through our own winter garden, and let the ice become a mirror for our soul. We will see how winter meets spring, and how these outer seasons also take form within us. Beloved you, let us see what reveals itself within us when the sun melts the snow, warms what has been cold, melts what has been frozen. Let us meet all that is resting, yet still brimming with life and vitality, patiently waiting for its time. We will arrive there not by rushing forward, but by sinking deeper in to our hearts. You may sit up or lie down, perhaps look for a moment at what is around you, and then close your eyes. It is not true that we see nothing when we close our eyes. We see in another way, in another direction, with another perspective, with another sense. Let us see with the heart not only what is in front of us, but what lies between, behind, and beneath everything. To see with the heart is to let love be our lens. We will move through all the layers of the heart, the fragile, the strong, the hidden, the protective, to the frozen, and to the freely flowing. Take a deep breath in, a soft breath out. Let the breaths be deep. Let the breaths be soft. We will soften into the depth. Feel your heart and tell me, is it soft, hard? Is it open, closed, or guarded? What has life done to your heart? If our soul rests in the heart space, then everything in life affects our heart in one way or another. What flows here, and even what has become stuck, is connected to what life has placed before us and how we have met those moments. Sometimes the heart freezes into ice, not because it lacks love, but to protect what is vulnerable. The hardness of ice symbolizes protection, control, survival. The hardness can be necessary when we need boundaries, when we are not yet ready to feel everything, or when life asks us to hold it all together. But the weakness of ice is that it can crack. It can trap life and hinders the flow. Ice is sometimes needed, but we are not meant to remain frozen forever. Yet it is easy to get stuck there in the freeze. But in the depth of a frozen heart, life still rests, patiently waiting for its time, trusting that someday the ice will melt. See between the cold, hard layers where warmth, emotions, and clarity is sleeping in stillness. Feel what rests behind the walls of ice that once protected you, but may now be holding you back. Sense what is sprouting and gathering strength beneath frozen emotions. Let it meet the pale light of the winter sun. Keep breathing deeply, breathing softly. Your breaths are like crisp air moving through your inner landscape, like winter winds, like whirlwinds of life carrying light. Rest in the snow. Rest upon the hardness of what exists but has frozen. I know it can feel cold and hard to be here. Tell me, heart, how long have you been frozen? The rays of light begin to warm both you and the snow where you rest. The snow begins to melt, becoming droplets. Perhaps something within you begin to melt as well. Remember, my friend, True strength lives in softness. Even clouds release what they carry when it becomes too heavy, letting it fall as sparkling snowflakes or gentle rain. Allow yourself to rain as well. Allow yourself to cry when you can no longer carry more. Tears that flow is a sign that change is already in motion. Never hold them back from falling freely. Water symbolizes flow, emotions, change and surrender. Follow the flow of life. Life's flow for you. Water is soft, and in that softness, it moves where nothing else can pass, seeping through cracks and finding a way forward, even where no path seems to exist. See, no matter what form it takes within you, ice or water, still or flowing, it is still the same element, simply in different expressions. One has paused in the cold, the other moves freely in the warmth. Feel your heart and tell me, is it soft, hard? Is it open, closed, or guarded? What has life done to your heart? Take a deep breath in, a soft breath out. With each breath, the layers of the heart soften, and you move deeper, reaching further into yourself. Your eyes are closed, yet they are open within. Your perspective widens. A winter landscape appears, wide, vast, wondrous. We begin to walk side by side over frozen ground and resting roots. Frost has drawn delicate patterns in the earth, as if winter leaves small messages for the spring that is soon to awaken. Beneath the surface, so much waits to grow, to come alive. Some life in nature survives the cold. Other lives cannot live without warmth. Perhaps it is the same for us. Perhaps our hearts can bloom even when it seems impossible. Yet our souls sometimes cannot live if the cold becomes too harsh or stays too long, if the ice is never allowed to melt. Tell me, my friend, where in your life have you bloomed, even when it seemed impossible? And how beautiful is that it was possible? And what does that tell us about it all? And tell me as well, when was the cold too strong, staying too long, holding back what wanted to grow beautifully, flow freely, live peacefully? We keep walking and lift our gaze. We see a winter garden, a room of glass. We move closer. The sun glimmers on the glass. It looks like ice. And we see a reflection of ourselves, our protections and the layers we built to endure or to survive. It reflects what is cold, frozen, still and hard. It shows us the times we were too hard on others or on ourselves. I reached out my hand and point softly. See what is blooming behind the glass. A door stands wide open, and we walk in. It is like a heart space, but larger. It is beautiful, bright, blissful. Flowers bloom in the middle of winter. They bloom despite everything, because they have been given a space and the warmth they need, even in a place where life seemed impossible. Someone created the possibility, and look, everything stands in full bloom despite the winter. Something defied all odds. Tell me, my friend, does this not show us all that is possible? And also that everything has its place, its time, its timing. Beneath the snow outside lies the potential for an equally beautiful blooming, patiently waiting for its time. Resting in trust until then. But the ice must melt before the earth can blossom. Listen. Do you hear the ice thawing? The sun melting the snow? What was still, stagnant, begins to flow. One element changing form, yet remaining the same in its essence. What was sleeping begins to awaken. Let us see what was hidden, forgotten beneath the snow. Tell me, what within you is closed? What sleeps? What do you keep protected? What within you is beginning to sprout, ready to awaken? We sit down and lean against the glass that now reflects the sunlight across the entire winter landscape. We feel the warmth gently kiss our skin. We observe the shift outside and within. We settle in this serene, peaceful space. We feel we can rest, slow our pace. Our hold grows light. Our burdens fall. Amid all that might be challenging, we embrace it all. The beauty that longs to bloom from our heart's deep core. Let us live as we have already walked through the door. From this day forth, with hearts open wide, we walk in truth with love as our guide. We honor the soul in life's every turn. We promise ourselves to live as we learn. With our open hearts, we sit together, allowing light and warmth to reach our depth. We remember that life knows exactly when it is time for something to bloom, when it is time for something to melt, and when we must patiently allow something to take its time. When something is meant, yet awaits its moment. Winter slowly begins to walk out of the garden. It carries away its frost, its ice, its cold. At the same time, spring approaches, almost invisible, like a whisper and a promise. It touches the edges of the frost with light, letting the snow melt in its own rhythm and time. Life stirs in everything that longs to awaken. And so they meet, winter and spring. Winter with its stillness, silence and reflection. Spring with its longing, softness, potential and shimmering life. Beloved, these seasons also live within you. Let the ice around your heart begin to melt. Free all that never had the space to be felt. Reach your deepest depth by softening slow. Let the tender warmth of your soul gently glow. Maybe you are in your inner winter, but maybe now you are ready to let the ice wall splinter. The coldness may leave through melting and tears. It may feel heavy, but love surrounds your fears. If your heart is aching, heavy with pain, let it soften, beloved. Let your tears fall like rain. Embrace the flow of water, and you will see, with help from its droplets, you will bloom wild and free.